Hello, my wonderful people, my viewers and subscribers all over the world. This is your good daily talk. I'm back here once again with another blockbuster. I just want to give a quick one at that because I don't want to keep my fans waiting, or my viewers and subscribers, those ones who have been expecting to hear a very light and mouth-watering news that will gladden their heart. I have come with another one. This one will make you not even gladden your heart, it will make you to begin to reason. Where do we get this kind of president from? There's an idea that always says that charity begins at home, but it seems that charity don't run away from home. Now charity begins from outside. Look at this headline before I continue what I want to say. Buhari pledges support for Burundi on fuel shortage amid scarcity in Nigeria. Could you imagine that your president is promising another country's president, that is the president of Burundi, of support on fuel, whereby Nigerians are being in queue. Some motorists have even been in queue for days. Some even spend the queue their Christmas and the New Year Eve in queue where they are waiting for gasoline. But here you are, where we are not surprised. After all, we are talking about we don't have roads, we don't have a rail line that is working in the eastern part of the country that can set, yes, boast of we have a single one. But he built a rail from Nigeria here, at either Kano or this thing or Katsina to Maradi, Niger. So this is not a surprise. So without not taking much of a time, you're still wondering who is on the line. I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk, bringing to us this very broadcast. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please endeavor to do that as soon as possible. Make sure you turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time we go live or post something new on this channel or any other channel related to Okute Daily Talk. So let us go straight into the business of the day. Starting our news with our Ebo Bubu and the fracas, because everywhere is on fire. Obedience, people should gather as we finish this news of our Bubu to Burundi. Then the next news should be how the whole countries, people who have vowed that the Igbos or anybody from Igbo extraction can never be president of the country. Everywhere is on fire. Both the southeast, the south, the northwest, north central, and northeast. They are even calling me on phone. What did I think about this thing? Why must Obasanjo endorses Peter Obi? Why? What they keep asking why? And my answer to them is that why have a long leg without and the two branches? So after why, what do you get? You get Z. So that is my answer to them. If you have any other answer, please drop it at the comment section. While we proceed with the news of our Bubu that is pledging support for another countries in times of fuel scarcity. Buhari pledges support for Burundi on fuel shortage amid scarcity in Nigeria. President Muhammadu Buhari has assured that Nigeria will support the Republic of Burundi in diverse ways as necessary in the spirit of African solidarity and brotherliness. The president gave the assurance Tuesday at State House Abuja while receiving the special envoy of President Evariste Ndayishimiye, who came with a message. What message is that? We are here to get to the root of that message. On request for assistance in the area of energy provision, particularly fuel, by the Burundi leader, President Buhari said he knows that it feels like what it feels like for a country to suffer from energy shortage, and promised that he would get the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited to look into the request of supplying fuel to them. Why the people in Nigeria don't have fuel? An oil producing country of that have oil wells here and there, yet just like I say, Umez Ada, but in this kind of case, my dear, Umez Atana, even Atana Hatama grassroots, Tama taproot, Tama branches, that is what we are in Nigeria. The people who are producing oil, they are lacking fuels, while all countries who don't even have any single mineral resources have fuel in abundance. The people who are producing fuel can sell fuel as higher as 300, even 400 naira per liter. Whereby people who don't have fuel buys fuel for 150 naira per liter. What a world. The corruption in Nigeria have eaten deep, and no one is going to stop it. That is what I'm saying. Not now and not ever. Unless all these evil men and women, all these sycophants, all these never do well politicians, you bring them into one house and light everybody up. Let them just say bye bye to this earth. That is the only way you can control the corruption that have eaten deep into the system of Nigeria. Because most of the people staying there, they are not even the one that started it. Their parents started it, and along the line, when their parents is getting age, it will take them to the system, and the thing keep on going. Most of them, their parents started it, they entered it. Now they are already putting their children into it. When you ask, they will tell you there is no vacancy, while all the whole vacancies have been reserved for never do well of their children that studying abroad. If you send your children to study abroad, why can't they look for work abroad there and do? Since the schools in Nigeria is not capable of giving them the degree or whatever they want. Most of them went out there just to live life, to extravagant lifestyle with the money that is coming from the oil and the rest of them in Nigeria. And when they finish all their Arabian course, they will come back here and occupy one position without even knowing what that position states. That is the problem we have in Nigeria. Let us proceed. Burundi's request is coming at a period Nigeria is battling fuel scarcity, which started in December of 2022. While the situation is gradually improving, many filling stations are selling above the pump price. The president, in a statement issued by his spokesman, Femi Adesina, said he was looking forward to the pools and the retirement, since he has satisfied the constitutionally required 2 terms to be in office. Okay, you are just there for those constitutionally required 2 terms in office. That is why you are there. You are not even there to serve the masses. You are not even there to solve the problem in which you used to campaign to us coming 2015, when you promised us 1 naira to $1. Now, $1 is equivalent to 1,000 naira. What a word. You just made a statement, just like the confessional statement you made the other day, that you have done your best, but your best is not enough for the country. Why can there be enough? You want to govern a country that is even bigger than what you can think of, that even bigger than your imagination. You govern the country maybe when we are either 85 million people. See yet you don't even do anything. Because of your sluggish lifestyle and the rest of them, you are overthrown in 1976 and 1979 and the rest of them. Can you imagine that? You still come back again with that same lifestyle, and that is where we have kept us where we are. I mean, where we are today. Chai, Otibanjo, you will live long. For this your English, I thank you every time I remember you. On Aldous Nyenzima, Minister of Finance, Budget and Economic Planning of Burundi, said his president sent goodwill for the New Year to the Nigerians and President Buhari, and also wishes the country well in general elections scheduled for February and March of this year. We pray that the polls will be peaceful and successful, so that Nigeria will maintain her reputation as a bastion of peace and stability, the special envoy from the Burundi says. So that is all you need to hear about this very particular news. Let us go to the main news of the day. Edwin Clark has finally endorses Peter Obi, just like Tinubu did. And people were kind of, wow, what is happening? And everywhere, there's no any topic again. Nobody is doing any campaign again. Everybody is focusing on Peter Obi and Obasanjo's endorsement. Peter Obi and Obasanjo's endorsement. Adebanjo endorses Peter Obi. Bode George endorses Peter Obi. Even Baba Kalawal endorses Peter Obi. Nobody is talking about that. Everybody attention now have come off from Peter Obi now. It's Obasanjo that they want to eat him raw. What is happening to this country? Does it mean that nobody have a freedom of speech again? All of you that are saying this, you are in one way or the other endorses your own presidential candidate. So what is wrong there? If your passenger came out and said, this is my own presidential candidate whom I trust in, whom I know that will deliver this country, and you people are there making some silly noise and the rest of them. Please, my dear people, do not mind my language. Let us proceed. South leader Clark endorses Peter Obi. Ex-Federal Commissioner for Information and South leader Chief Edwin Clark on Tuesday endorsed the presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi, for the forthcoming poll. Clark, who addressed journalists at his Asokoro residence, Abuja, declared that with the former Anambra State Governor as president of Nigeria, the country will be more united. According to him, one who must be the next president of the country must be educated and experienced, stressing that Southeast should be allowed to produce the next president of this country. He insisted that the zone has resourceful and educated people who can govern the country well and make it to flourish and make the country out from where the dungeon that the APC and the past administration have brought us in. 3 Boko Haram commanders, 27 others killed during airstrikes in Borno State. The Nigerian Air Force has killed 3 Boko Haram commanders and 27 other terrorists in fresh airstrikes in Borno. All this they are audio killing. I keep saying it and I keep repeating myself. All these they are audio killings. Make them take them easy. Okute News gathered that the insurgents were killed during an area bombardment of 4 of their camps located in Bulaja Jitoi, Halakai, Kojoye, Halakai Alai, and Bulamaye in the Bama local government area of Borno State. According to a counter-insurgents expert in the Lake Chad region, Zagazola Makama, the operation was conducted on Sunday, January 1, around the Sambisa forest area. He said the coordinated joint air and ground offensive by the Nigerian military came barely hours after Boko Haram fighters and the Islamic State West African province had deadly clashes. So after they killed themselves, you also went there to claim the victory, Abi? We understand. Continue. Makama quoted a source as saying that one of the commanders killed in the airstrike onslaught on Bulajito is popularly called Captain or Doctor. According to the source, the 2 other commanders were said to have been killed in Halaka, Kojoyo, and Halaka, Alai. The source quoted by Makama said one of the terrorists was heard in an intercepted communication saying, "We are killing the ISWAP and seizing all their weapons, but our major problem is that the Jets are killing us too." Is that so? Where is the video footage and the rest of them for we to agree on these things you people are saying? On January 1 of 2022, we lost about 30 fighters, including 3 of our commanders. Even Doctor was killed in the airstrike. We want to fight them, but we are afraid of the Jets. The source was quoted as saying. In a 2-minute, 50-second video seen by Makama, Boko Haram fighters on motorbikes were burning makeshift houses and vehicles, killing members of Ishwa group in their current misunderstanding and crash. Let us move straight into another business of the day. Soludo condemns short in court-related killings, guarantees apprehension of perpetrators. When are you going to achieve that? Is it when your tenure finished? Because this is your first tenure of 4 years. If you finish it, I'm not very sure that you are going back for the second time because you have failed the Anambarians. The Anambra State Governor, Chukwuma Soludo, has condemned the recent surge in court-related killings in some parts of the state. The governor was reacted to the killing of the President General of the Bosi community, Ike Okolo, by yet to be identified assailant in his car in the Bosi community on Monday. According to him, it was rather unfortunate that despite the people having enjoyable festivities, the killings of people in some local governments of the state were mindless, moves by groups of various cults. Okute News reports that Soludo, in a statement issued by his press secretary, Christian Aborime, on Tuesday, assured that even if the group of cultists are moved out of the communities, the perpetrators will be brought to book. We are waiting for that. It was gathered that during the celebration of the festive period in Oka, one man was shot dead on January 2 and in Ifite. About 2 persons were also said to have been gunned down by unknown assailants. Where are the security operatives and where are the vigilantes? Another 4 men sitting in a compound of their host on the New Year's Day in Nodu, Borno community were reported to have also been shot dead by suspected cultists. Reacting to all the indiscriminate killings, Aborime submitted that the state governor, Chukwuma Soludo, has condemned the cult-related war among rival groups and subsequent killings in Obosi and Okpono in Idemili North and Oka South local government area of the state, respectively. Soludo condemns these mindless killings in the strongest terms and has assured that the perpetrators will be apprehended and decisively dealt with, even if they have run out of the town. He said that they will be hunted down to face the full wrath of the law. Monday used to be observed as sit-at-home witnessed massive outdoor activities as the state bubbled with activities all over the state. Soludo further reassured that the court gangs that fought today will surely be tracked down and dealt with decisively in accordance with the rule of the law that is guiding every individual in that state. We are moving forward to the next news of this afternoon. Another news on the line here is about the speaker, the spokesperson of All Progressive Congress, named the Mumu Festus Keyamo, the fake son that we have in Nigeria. He said Keyamo reacts as Edwin Clark endorses Peter Obi to succeed Buhari. The spokesperson of the All Progressive Congress Presidential Campaign Council, Festus Keyamo, has reacted to the endorsement of Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi by former Federal Commissioner for Information and South-South leader Edwin Clark. Okute News earlier reported that Clark declared his support for the former governor of Anambra State on Tuesday, January 3 of 2023. He made the declaration while addressing journalists at his Asokoro residence in Abuja today. According to him, Obi will unite and restructure the country when given the opportunity. He furthered that one who must be next president of the country must be educated and experienced, just as he said that Southeast should be allowed to produce the next president because the zone has resourced and educated people to govern the country, according to Edwin Clark. Reacting via his Twitter page, Festus Keyamo opines that the endorsement has no effect on APC, considering Clark has never supported APC for the presidency since 2015. According to him, the People's Democratic Party PDP presidential candidate is the most affected because his 2019 votes will be given to Peter Obi. He wrote, "Same thing I said for OBJ that applies to my respected father, Edwin Clark. These are elders who endorsed Atiku Abubakar in 2019. The votes they gave Atiku in 2019, they have carried those votes to Obi. My father, Edwin Clark, has never supported APC for the presidency since 2015, according to Festus, the fake son, Keyamo. Again, Buhari's head mocks Obasanjo over Peter Obi's endorsement. We're gonna look at the person where they mock somebody. This one no look. What do he look like? He look like I think a woman. He dey mock somebody. You're just supposed to go and wear what do they call it? Stones. Tie it around your waist so that breeze will not blow you away. Look at this man. Look at how he look like. Upon all the whole your money one at the chop. Chai. This man says he's very sick. Presidential head Bashar Ahmed has again mocked former President Olusegun Obasanjo over his endorsement of the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi. The special assistant on digital communications to President Muhammadu Buhari said the former president, who can't produce a councillor, is busy endorsing a presidential candidate. Ahmed described the endorsement of the former Anambra State governor as hilarious, adding that Nigerians will be voting for All Progressive Congress APC flag bearer Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He added that Obasanjo endorsed the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) Atiku Abubakar in 2019 and still lost to President Buhari. He wrote, "Someone that can't produce a councillor is busy endorsing a presidential candidate. Hilarious. Asiwaju is the candidate Nigerians will be voting for in February of this year. Not a long time for the 2019 election. Chief OBJ endorsed and supported the PDP candidate and wrote several letters against President Buhari. See the result from OBJ's Ward 11, Unit 22, Olusomi's compound of Abeokuta North Local Government Area. APC 87 votes, PDP 18 votes. We are not bothered." Recall that Obasanjo had endorsed Obi in an open letter to Nigerians youth on New Year's days and urged them to vote for Labour Party standard bearer, according to what they said. So, my good people of Biafra, the lovers of freedom and the lovers of mankind, as I said earlier, this broadcast is just a quick one. I don't want to take much of your time, neither do I want to take much of mine, because they say time is money, and we have to use our time judiciously, at least this 2023, so that we are going to make the best out of it. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that as soon as possible. Make sure you turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time we post something new or we go live on this channel or any other channel that is related to Okute Daily Talk. Just as I keep saying and I keep lamenting, please, if this is your first time of hearing my voice, endeavor to subscribe and share my content. And for those of us who always find one way or the other to insult in the comment section, please be civilized and also act matured. You cannot be Obi can never remain a boy forever. There's a time that Obi needs to also grow to become a man. So you have got to that stage. If you can handle a smartphone, that means you are no more Obi. You have to answer a man, not a boy. So you have to mind your language and mind your utterances or whatever, or how you say things. Because everything can forget, but internet never forget. That is why it is very, very necessary. We know what we talk at every point in time, because according to our Igbo dialect. So my people, I am signing out. Until I come your way again, I still remain Okute Daily Talk. Please don't forget to share this message. Let it go viral. Let people who is in support of Labour Party and who in support of the endorsement of Alhaji OBJ, Abi Chief OBJ, or whatever we choose to call him, retired Major OBJ, let them know that they have officially endorses Peter Obi to take over the mantle from the embattled APC presidential, who is leading us astray at this point in time. Please do not mind my language. That is how I choose to address him. But whichever way, he have done his best, which he have already given us a confessional statement that he tried his best, but his best was not enough. It was not good enough for the country. Telling us, you people, to please find a place in your heart to forgive me. I have failed you people. That's exactly what it means. From my own understanding, I don't know about you, but that is exactly what it means. So, my good people of Biafra, lovers of freedom and lovers of mankind, see you when you see me. Make sure you keep praying, and also pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anytime, any day, so that he will be free from the hand holding him. But now it is no more the issue of court or whatever. This is the issue of spirituality. So let us all go into spiritual to fight this thing and to make sure that we come out victorious at the end of the day. Have a nice day, and bless you all, the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Remain blessed. Amen. I am signing out. Bye for now.